Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready for Wake Up and Makeup. Because we are going. Hold on one second. Sorry. Because we are going to get started. So, moving my screens around so I can see everybody's comments. Keep in mind, I'm doing Facebook and YouTube, and so love seeing the comments. That's why I move these screens around so I can see everybody and see what you're doing and see you say hello, because that's what we're here for. We love this journey for you. Love it. Hello, LUMINESS. How are you? Good to see you up and at 'em this morning. So every time we do this, we do go over the basics. We like to go over the beginnings, the start, the kit, the everything, because we have a range of people here. Hello, Linda. We have a range of people here, people that have been using it for a long time. We have people that have been using it a while. We have people that have ordered it and are waiting on it to get there. We have people that have ordered it and it's there and they haven't opened it yet. We have people that are thinking about buying it. So we always like to go over, what it's about. But this is a great place for you to ask questions. It does not have to be about what we're talking about at the moment. If it's not something I could address right now, I write it down and then we talk about it the next time. So that's what we did this week when we talked about color correctors and contouring. So I love hearing from you guys. So let me know. Linda and Peggy, good morning. Jacque, hello. Good morning, Corky. How are ya? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go over hey, Veronica, how are you? We're going to go over the basics. I don't like to say basics, it's the beginnings. So this is one of your starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro, the Legend, the Breeze, which one are Icon Pro, Legend, and Breeze. And the Breeze is our newest one, and that's the one I'll be using, so you'll get to see it. You'll love it. And we will talk about how to start, how to practice, but it does come with makeup. So it comes with everything you need to get started. So it comes with the 2 bottles of foundation, and we give you the 2 so you can start practicing. So you can start utilizing it. Guys, this is a different way of doing makeup. So of course, it's gonna take some getting used to. I mean, it doesn't take much at all, but it does take some getting used to. So don't think that you're going to be an expert the very first time you do it, nor get frustrated with it because it's the first time you're doing it. And so make sure to have patience and have fun with it, guys. This is makeup. Corky on YouTube just received the Breeze. The Breeze is awesome. And that's one I'm going to use, Corky, so you'll get to see it. It does come with Love and Blush, which I do have Love out today to use. So I'm going to use that too. All right. So, oh, no, I'm not going to use Love because I'm using exposure highlighters. But we will talk about that. So when you get started, this is what I want you to do to get started. So whether you have the Legend, the Icon, the Breeze, whatever, you're going to get that out, plug it in or turn it on and just feel that air. What I want you to do is concentrate on where that air is blowing. You're going to keep your stylus or your Breeze 4 finger widths away from your face, and you're going to move it around your face, never stopping. You do not have to hurry. You do not have to race, and it's not a free-for-all. You're not painting a fence. You don't have to do this, okay? The moves are very deliberate, and just take it slow. Take it slow. You're never in one spot twice, but there's some overlap, okay? So practicing with just that air, feeling that is a start, because this will become second nature to you. You'll be able to boop, boop, boop. You'll know. So then I want you to put water in it, and even you can put water right here, and just feel that air on your face, and then start lightly pulling back on the trigger and airbrush water on your face. Because if you can airbrush water on your face and it's not running down, it's not like then you got it, okay? The next thing I want you to do is take a tissue, paper towel, whatever it is, and do airbrush a shade on the paper towel. You want that to gradually come up. Gradually come up. Not like that. There's a huge contrast with the paper towel and the foundation, and so gradually seeing that come up is importante. All right. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. See, I know where you're going, Luminess. Good morning, Martin. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Mary. Rainy. I was like, who's Rainy? Hello, but that would be a cool first name, wouldn't that? Hello, Bethany. I hope you got some sleep. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna lie. Lately, I've been feeling tired, or that I look tired. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. And so I feel like last night I was going to do like a mask, and I was tired. Because I feel like when I start looking tired, usually that means my body's depleted and I need moisture. I need some, hydration. And so drinking more water is going to help you. I'm going to show you my water container. That's my water container. So I'm going to start drinking more water. But I am going to put on our Kinetic PM serum just because I think I'm out of our moisturizer. This would be a time that I could use the Airbrush moisturizer, okay? Now noticing I'm concentrating this underneath my eyes where I have most of my issues, where I'm more self-conscious about, under here. And then I'm not getting an 11, I'm getting like a dash right here. And if you've watched my lives for any amount of time, you know that I do some amazing facial expressions. And so I know that has a factor. And so I'm putting some moisture in there. As we age, our skin starts to deplete. And so it forgets to pump blood up there, to get the moisture going, to, get things taken care of. So yes, drinking lots of water. Let's see. Can Breeze be used for the tanning system? Corky, that's a great question. And it's a trick question. So the Breeze cannot be used for the tanning system because of the fact you need a stylus. It's a bottom feeder airbrush. I had one. Oh, here it is. The airbrush looks like this. The hose goes here, and then the bottle connects here because you're using a bottle. However, you can use it with the tanning tonic, or if you put the tanning solution and just sprayed your face, you could use it. We have an airbrush tanning tonic as well. And so you could use it just to, do some touch-ups because it can go in here. So trick question, can the tanning system itself with a longer hose? No, but for touch-ups and just airbrushing quick on the face, yes, you can run the tanning system through the Breeze. Make sense? All right, so now that I got some moisture back into my face. Hello, good morning, Terry. Elvina, good morning. Well, Corky, how many sisters? She's like, that's okay. I also have the Pro. Well, then you're covered. Jacqueline asked a good question on YouTube. Do you use Velvet Veil before porcelain? Yes. If you're going to moisturize, like with a regular moisturizer, do that first. And then Velvet Veil. Anything after Velvet Veil is airbrushing. Okay? Anything after Velvet Veil is airbrushing. All right? I know, Bethany. I knew you'd be jealous of my my gallon. I don't want to advertise for this company, but I love it because, hold on, because it tells you like the times. Like it gives you marks on like, okay, where are you? You need to be here. So that's why I like it. All right, so I'm going to go in. I think I'll go in with, well, I'm going to go in with CC Concealer because it's all I can see right now. So I'm going to shake my CC Concealer, shake it up, shake it up. And now I'm going to put a couple of drops boop, 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 of the CC Concealer. Anything I put on, most of what I put on before airbrushing, I like to call pre-coverage. So if you like more coverage when airbrushing, our most popular shade foundations are Silk 4-in-1 and Rose 4-in-1. Rose 4-in-1 is the medium to full coverage. So if you like Silk, because it has the anti-aging properties, it has the moisturizer, primer, concealer, and foundation together, but you feel like you need more coverage, then Rose is going to be the one for you because it has all of that. Plus, it has the Bulgarian Rose in it, which is amazing for your face, so it smells amazing. But it gives you medium to full coverage. Backing it up, we have a lot of products that overlap that can help you with pre-coverage. And I don't call it like we have concealer, we have airbrush concealers, we have lots of different things, but I call it pre-coverage because it's just starting the coverage. You don't have to cover it 100% because you're still going to get coverage with your foundation. Is that making sense? So in the beginning, if you are new and you're still working on airbrushing, don't worry about all that right now. Just get airbrushing down. Get the movement down. If you can go straight to your foundation, airbrush the foundation, and it looks amazing, then we'll start talking about what other products you should use, okay? Like, oh, do this first, or do this, or how about this, then we'll start that. Because of the fact, I want you to not worry about that. I want you just to concentrate on your foundation, get it amazing, get comfortable doing this, because at that point, it doesn't matter what's in here. You're comfortable doing this and you don't have to think about it. Then you're just concentrating on putting on your face. Make sense? All right, so now I have my CC Concealer. I'm gonna do a little bit on my eyes, looking up, angling my breeze down a little bit. Now remember, there's overlap, okay? So right now, I keep that stylus moving, keep it moving, but right now I'm only concentrating on those problem areas that I see. So my redness, my imperfections, the broken capillaries, the sunspots, the darkness. Let's keep going. Show me some love, guys. How many likes could I get today? How many if y'all give me a sad face or an angry face, I'm gonna come through this TV right now. Because we know there are no drive-by. Like, you cannot do a sad face or an angry face and leave. If you do that, you're more than welcome to do it, but you have to tell me why, because I'm going to tell you how to fix it. But I want to see, let's see how many likes I can get today for this Thursday. Can the CC come in a deeper color like brown? Yes, Mary, our CC concealers are true concealers, and there are 5 different shades. So if you go to Luminous Cosmetics and check out, or actually click the link below where it says shop everything or shop blah, blah, blah. Click that and then go to the CC concealers and you'll see the different colors. All right, there's a dry sound. So I know that I'm out of my CC concealer, okay? When you're practicing and when you're practicing with water, airbrushing water on your face, you're gonna start hearing that. If we were all in a room and and y'all were all airbrushing and I was walking up and down watching you airbrush, I could tell by sound that you're spraying too hard. or that you're out of makeup. Okay. So these are things that you're going to be picking up. You're going to find that sweet spot of how to spray that where it looks amazing, where you're going to be able to do everything with 5 to 8 drops. Whole face, 5 to 8 drops, right? 5 to 8 drops, that is it. You might be looking at me like I'm crazy. That's okay. If you're using 10, 15 right now, it's okay. The more you have this in your hand, the easier it is. The one thing, I think I just had an epiphany. The great thing about airbrush makeup is that it is forgiving, and you hear me say that. What I'm telling you is what it should be. You getting to this journey, it's still going to look amazing, okay? That's how forgiving it is. I could put 25 drops in here and airbrush, and I can still make it look good, okay? So you will get there. Just because you're not doing that right now, if you're like, Heather, maybe I'm special and I need more drops. No, honey. No, you don't. Now, we might need a pre-coverage and then the foundation, but even if you want full coverage, come on, give it to me, honey. Coverage, you're still looking at 8 drops. So just know that you will be getting it every single time you pick up that airbrush, okay? So don't freak out. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. The horror. No, you can do it. Just takes practice. Every time you do it, it'll get better. If you're using 10 drops right now, that's what you need to use, and that's fine. And I bet it looks good. It's okay. All right? It's makeup, guys. It's makeup. All right. Latunia, hello. Good to see you, girl. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, come on. I only see 11. And I know we have more than 11 people on here. So I need more. Give us some love. Give me some loves and cares and hearts and likes and no sad faces. No angry unless you tell me. Linda says, it seems to me I use a few more drops with the breeze. And yes, Linda, that could be true because of this little system. It is almost impossible to overspray with this. Okay? With our stylus, the stylus is just a itty bitty more precise, where the stylus I can go in and do like real detailed work. The breeze I can still go in and do eyeshadow, but it might just be more of a one over, like a all over color. You're still going to have to find that sweet spot with the breeze. It happened to me as well. I used a little more foundation with the breeze when I first start. Again, you'll find that sweet spot because I did the same thing. You can pull, if you keep moving and keeping it 4-finger widths away, you can pull all the way back on this trigger, which is releasing everything, and make it look good. Because it's hard to, it really is with the breeze, it's a little harder to overspray with that. So that's why. But you'll get there, Linda. I did the same thing. All right. So I'm going to use the exposure highlighter. I love our exposure highlighters. I'm going to a wedding this weekend in Galveston at the beach. And I want that youthful glow. And so I love these exposure highlighters. We have them in the bronze, rose gold, and even a pearl, which is beautiful. And I like putting them on first. The reason being, I can put this on like that. Even though I have my CC concealer on, what's my word? What's the word I love? Anybody? I know LUMINESS knows it. What's my word? Anytime we put any like makeup on our face like this, or we're fixing, not fixing, if we're fixing a hot spot or an overspray, what's the word? I know there's a delay. What's the word? I'm waiting. What's more? Tap it out. There you go, Latunia. I was waiting. I know everybody. Yep, tap it out. Tap it out. Because think about this. When we're tapping it out, tap it out, tap it out. What we're doing is tapping it. I'm not pulling on my face to create more wrinkles and crinkles, okay? And since I already have my CC concealer and I did spray it under here, I'm not messing up that application. So I can put this on and just tap it into place. Just like you would if you messed up, if I oversprayed or did whatever, you would tap it out, okay? But see how, like, I love that one. This one, I love the shimmers. I love, like, our highlighter palettes. I love this. I like this because it gives me more of a creamier look. And now I'm going to airbrush the foundation on over it. And where is it? I'm going to airbrush. Okay. I'm going to airbrush the foundation over. So I'm shaking up my colors. I'm actually going to mix some shades together, and I'm going to mix the Silk 4-in-1 shade 2 and the Rose 4-in-1 shade 3. So yes, you can mix stuff together. If it comes in an airbrush bottle, you can mix it. And only if it comes in an airbrush bottle, it goes into an airbrush system. The only, like Velvet Veil does not go into the system. Our moisturizer, like the one I just used, does not go into the system. Our Liquid Mirage does not go into a system. That's something you put on with your brush or your hand. Oh, you need to use the brush, not your hand or sponge. Minus the Tip Top Cleaner. The Tip Top Cleaner does go through the system. All right, so I have both my shades in here. I'm turning my system on, blocking the air and bubbling that up. This is called back bubbling. See how it's mixing all that together? It mixes everything for me, right? Same thing with this. Turn your system on, block the air, pull lightly back on that trigger, okay? That's going to mix those products in there for you. You do not have to take a little toothpick and stir that around. It'll do it right like that. Pop, 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 pop the bubbles. Hello, Edith. How are you? All right, so now I'm going to make my pass. The first pass you make, are you ready? I want you to stop, look in the mirror, and question if you have anything on your face. You're like, what? I don't know about that, Heather. What? Do it. Because that's showing that you're pulling lightly back on the trigger. Then you can make another pass. What's going to happen is you're going to start to see blurring, things disappearing, almost like what? Magic. It's like magic. Because that is how light you're going to spray, how light the passes are. That's one pass. Do I need more coverage? Oh, yeah. So I go back and do my coverage. Now, on that second pass, you can go in and do it on the places where you need more coverage. Remember, you're not going to be in the same spot twice, but there is overlap. You do not have to hurry. I don't know if you can see. I'm going down my chin. Your stylus, your breeze is going to blend everything for you. My eyes are open. This is a soft kiss of air. It's not going to freak out your eyeballs when you put this. Now, when you spray underneath, you can look up, angle it down just a little bit, and do it that way. It's a magic. You have to do magic hands. Going down, no, on my neck, covering here. Now, look how on your screen, it should look like, okay, she has some things to cover, okay, but is she really doing anything? Is she Oh, wait. Oh, wait, where did that go? What? Oh, that's how it should look, okay? I want you to start questioning or gradually seeing it. So I'm going to go back in. Now look how it's starting to soften my exposure. I can still see it, but it is softer. Dry sound, so I know I'm out of makeup. If I needed more, I add a couple more drops. It's not life ending, okay? You just add a couple more drops and then you're good to go. No, let's do some eyes. I've been doing using Click and Play, which I'm actually going to use the primer this time, which I also love. Give me some love. I want to see some love up in here. Again, hearts, hugs, thumbs up. If you make a sad face or an unhappy face, you can't do those and do a drive-by. You have to tell me why. You won't get in trouble, but you have to tell me why, because chances are I can fix it. Which luminizer did I use for my Disney princess skin? I used the bronze. The bronze. Oh no! What, Edith? What happened? What? All right. So I did a little bit of the primer. This primer is a silicone base, and I really like it because it has some grab. It has some. It just feels amazing, really. And so I just tapped it on, and now. I don't know. I used I used all of these yesterday. Oh, it's empty. The horror. I think today, let's see, what shall we do? What shall we do? Oh, you know the other thing I wanted to discuss? I might just use one shade. As far as eyes, I get a lot of question on what eyeshadows should I use, what shades. Remember, we talked about contouring yesterday. You always want to contour with a matte color. Matte is going to create some dimension. And we talked about even what you do with your eyes is contouring. Because we put something in our crease, that's usually a matte. If we put light or a shimmer here to make our eyes pop, same thing goes, you know, like I would do a shimmer here or brow bone or down the nose. But keep in mind, guys, when doing eyes, depending on your eye, shimmers are going to attract wrinkles and crinkles. Hi, Naomi, good to see you. I get frustrated when I hear people say, oh, I'm older, older, and I can't wear shimmer. Honey, you can wear shimmer. We just have to watch where we put it. If you have, you know, a lot of wrinkles and crinkles on your lid, then yeah, you might want to stay away from a shimmer, but you could do a shimmer maybe at your brow bone, down your nose, high cheekbone area. Matte is going to not draw attention to wrinkles and crinkles. So when picking eyeshadows, think about that. I'm going to go in with Desert, which is this one. And it's just a great all over color, a great base. It's almost the color of my skin. Good morning, Rose. And I'm just placing it. Yep, I'm using my finger. What am I doing? Tapping it in, tapping it in. Now, the primer that I use has some grab. So it is going to grab it and you're not going to have as much overspray. But all of our foundations are so high pigmented that you want to start off with little and add. It's always easier to add than it is to take away. So start off light. Start off with what you're comfortable with and go from there. Naomi, thank you for saying such sweet comments on YouTube the other day. I read them. I read my comments. All right. So now I'm going to take, which one did I say I was going to take? Coffee Bean. Here it is. I'm taking Coffee Bean, her, and just in my out crease, and look, it's matte. It's matte. And so is Desert. Desert is a matte. So right here, I have my blending brush, boop, right there. Not, okay, see? I'm just, boop, and then I'm just making, kind of blending in a V shape. And we're blending, and we're blending, and we're blending in a V shape. Back and forth. I never pick up the brush. Here, and moving it. Okay? Here, and moving it. I'm staying in the crease. I'm not bringing it up. I'm just making a V shape right in there. Okay? Now, let's talk about, everybody has different eyes. So, some things to think about. If you're not an eyeshadow person, you could have stopped at Desert. Throw on some eyeliner or even mascara, and then you're done. Okay? If you want to take it to the next level and use a darker, you don't even have to be this dark. It can be like a medium brown in the crease, and you can go from there. Now, different options when we are doing eyes, if you want to bring it up, if you have hooded eyes, meaning that this part, and mine are getting that way, if they come over like that, then you'll probably want to bring yours up over above the crease, because your crease is where your eye socket is, right? So if you have hooded eyes, you can bring it up a little bit more, so when your eyes are open, you can see it. And I'm going to do one eye. You can see this one. And I'm going to show you. Edith's like, I have eyes. You have big eyes? Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah. The Coffee Bean I really like. So I'm just taking this and blending it up towards my brow bone. So when my eyes are open, you can see more of my crease color. Okay. Look at that. Can you guys see the difference? I'm trying to, like, not that this one looked bad. If I put lashes on and mascara, I mean, I would be okay with this. Sometimes I like doing it. But doesn't this just bring my eyes up more? Whoop. Can y'all see the difference? So if you have hooded eyes, just, you have, Edith, you have hooded eyes. Just bring it up a little bit more, because even if this was down a little bit more, you can even bring it up even more, and it's going to bring up the eyes. Another thing, because I have some people with hooded eyes, this is another little trick, and this is what I have to think about too. Eyebrows. Don't bring your tail down as much. Bring it out. That in itself will raise your, so don't bring it down as much as I have. Kind of go out that way. Just with that tail, bring it out so it doesn't bring it down more. Okay? So hooded eyes, make sure you can see that. The other, Denise has hooded, we might need to do one just on hooded eyes. One of my friends here, I did a video with her. I'm going to blend this one out so we can make them even. She has hooded eyes, and we did a video with her to show you. But the other great thing about hooded eyes, because you can kind of do either like an all over color at the, like, you can really have some fun. Edith's like, I don't have eyebrows either. Well, honey, get that root and brow and get it going. Candy's new. I love newbies. Candy got my kit, 2 foundations, and the other is my blush. But what is the 4th bottle for? It's called Love. So Love is a hydrating illuminator. it's going to give your skin some luminosity, not necessarily the shine like I just put on, but it will give it some luminosity. So try, you can put it like right here where I have mine, here down the nose. You can, oh, Jeanette just got her new kit, yay! I get so excited for you guys. You can also, Candy, mix the drop to 2 drops of blush, because that's all you're going to need, and then put a drop of Love in it as well. Mix that together and apply it, and it looks amazing. All right, so now just blending. The other thing, guys, depending on the eye shape, darkness is going to close up the eye, light is going to open it. So the closer you get in with the dark, it will start closing up your eye. So you don't have to bring it, depending if you have smaller eyes, maybe they're small and hooded. You can boop, 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 blend up, but don't bring it all the way in, okay? I get on these tangents and I just go too long. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of coffee bean underneath. With my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in and just dust underneath with my powder to make sure I don't have any fallout. And then I'll apply, are my eyes even? I'm like, now I need to look. Okay. Maybe I think I'm off a little bit. Hold on. I might have to go back and fix that. So now I'm going to go back. Let's do a little bit more here. Felt like the other one was a little bit darker. Okay, that makes me happy. All right, so there we go. And I'm now going to go in with, I want to do this. This is Stark. No, chestnut. Okay, so chestnut is our brown. And I'm going to go in with, it's a, oh, thank you, Bethany. Jeanette, did you get Silk Foundation or did you get the Rose Foundation? Okay, I'm going to show y'all something real quick too. I don't care for browns on me, like lips. I tend to do more muted pinks if I was going to pick. But watch, I only put it on the bottom and then I smudged it in so it's not as strong or as powerful. And then I can do the top just a little and kind of tap out that line. So like a true deep brown is not one of my colors. So I can still use it because you can use any color. You just have to maybe tweak how to do it or how you think you would do it. And then, am I going to use this one or if I can find the other one, I'm going to use the other one. Hold on. Look. Okay. So I just lined my lips a little bit, smudged it out, made sure I didn't have like a real harsh line. Jeannie asked, okay, I'm like, whoa, hold up. Okay, Jeanette got the Silk 4-in-1. Jeanette, it will cover. Remember, if you weren't here at the beginning, watch the beginning of this because I did talk about that. It is going to, you're getting your coverage by light passes. So make sure airbrush is different than traditional makeup. Do not apply it like traditional makeup. You're going to make light passes. You might need a pre-coverage. You might need X out. You might need something else. But we also have, and I talked about this too, we also have a foundation called Rose 4-in-1. It's just, we have Silk 4-in-1 and Rose 4-in-1. Rose 4-in-1 will give you medium to full coverage. So that will be an option as well if you need it, Jeanette. Chances are you're going to be fine. You can get it covered, but just make sure you're applying it the correct way. The difference between contour and bronzer, pretty much the same as long as the bronzer's matte. We have a matte bronzer and then we have a shimmer bronzer. The shimmer bronzer, you're not really going to contour with. When I use the shimmer bronzer, I'm tricky. I'm MacGyver when it comes to that. So I'll do the bronzer like higher cheekbone, almost as a blush-ish, but then I'll stop it here. And so it will kind of act as a contour, but I'm not going to apply any matte here. That makes sense. I hope it does. All right. Yeah, there you go. LUMINESS did it too. All right. So I have the brown, and y'all are so sweet. They're like, it looks good. I don't prefer the brown, but ready for this? Remember my exposure highlighter? My exposure highlighter? What? That was a highlighter. Oh, that was in lips. Why are you using it in lips? Because we can. Right there. Bam. Bam. So there you go. So yeah. Look at colors, guys. Look at that shimmer. I love it. So now I can throw on some lashes or mascara, maybe some eyeliner. Maybe I don't do eyeliner today. Who knows? And then there we go. We are good to go. So we're running late. Sorry, I'm keeping y'all so long. I'm so sorry. Show me some love. Give me some likes, loves, hearts, roses. Oh, I like the rose. Thank you, Edith. Give me some. Girl, Bethany, I know you were going to use glitter, girl. But there you go. All right. I'm glad that we have some new people here. So excited to see you guys. And hey, we're going to be back. I'll be back here tomorrow. We love y'all tomorrow. I'm going to go put on some lashes or mascara to finish this look, and I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Airbrush drop. Woo. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.